Hello, my Mahjong friends. Welcome to the weekly Mahjong clinic. In this clinic, we're here to improve your Mahjong game. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or a maven, you'll want to know all about the wins in the 2026 card. We're discussing and learning all about them. It might just improve your game and offer you confidence. After our topic, we'll play on ilovemahj, where you can pick up the basics, tips, and strategies during every game play. Join us as we talk about the wins and their options playing with the wins. This video just might help you improve your Mahjong game. We are reviewing the basics, tips, and strategies all about Mahjong as we play on ilovemahj after our topic. Before we get started, please subscribe. It shows how much you love and support the Mah Jongg Class channel. Thank you for all your love and support and for watching these videos each week. Please don't forget to give thumbs up to indicate your approval or enthusiasm about these videos during the video. Please share with friends and tell them all about the Mah Jongg Class channel. Thank you for always engaging and adding a comment and sharing your thoughts. I love hearing from you. You can also share a thanks of appreciation for all the content I share in this channel by clicking on the thanks button and making a monetary donation to support the Mah Jongg Class channel. It means the world to me that you show up each week and give so much love and support to the Mah Jongg Class channel. You help this channel grow and help us create more tutorials and education for free about Mahjong. Thank you. Some online shopping sites have been generous enough to give us a code to get 10% off when we shop on their site. Head on over to Mahjong and use the code MAHJClass10, MAHJCLASS 10 to get 10% off. Mahjong has dozens of mats to dress up your table or to assist you in the core Mahjong rules. Beautiful layered tiles with multiple colors, storage items, accessories, and entertainment items. They're a modern version of our timeless classic game of Mahjong. You also can head on over to Mahjong Co., which is a blend of style, quality, and affordable tile line that was created by Mahjong. Both sites, you can use the code MAHJClass10 to get 10% off your order. Don't forget to use it at checkout. You also can click the link below or scan the QR code to go directly there. Each Mahjong shopping site offers different styles, and I'm sure there's one that will fit your style. Please check out each of them, and you can use the code MAHJClass to get 10% off your shopping order on these 5 sites. Let's talk about each. My Fair Mahjong offers smiles and tiles. You will enjoy their destination Mahjong tile theme from New York to Texas to Hawaii and more. Check out their mats. They are stylish yet simple with a punch of color. In addition to their mats and tiles, they offer racks, storage items, and accessories and more. Check out My Fair Mahjong. The Charleston Mah Jong Club offers colorful, whimsical tiles, leather game mats, accessories to make every game night or day unforgettable. Multiple club additions to choose from: the Yacht Club, the Ski Club, Cocktail Club, Hunt Club, and the Country Club. Check out Charleston Mah Jong Club by clicking the QR code or the link below. And don't forget to use Mahj Class at checkout to get 10% off. Hip Hip Mahjong, they offer special occasion American Mah Jong collection. They have celebration tiles, mat, jewelry, and accessories for all occasions. Check out their holiday mats, their birthday mat, to make every occasion special while playing Mahjong. Use the code MAHJClass at checkout. Bespoke Mahjong has amazing automatic Mahjong tables, storage items, accessories with fun mats and tiles, from butterflies to cranes, leopards to dragons, beach to chalets, and pickleball mingled with Mahjong. Check out this fun site of color. These unique sites have something for everyone with common bond of Mahjong. Below in the description are all the links for your shopping sites as well as the QR codes here. At checkout, please use the code MAHJClass, MAHJCLASS, to get 10% off your shopping order. Now let's get on with our topic and learn and grow as Mahjong players. We're talking about the winds and where are they on the card and some stats about them also. We're going over all about the winds, where you can use jokers and some tricky hands. Let's get into the topic of winds. Here is the basics. Winds appear in 6 out of the 9 categories of the 2026 card. In Mahjong, we lovingly refer to them as news, N-E-W-S. The reason for this is because they will always show up in that order on the card, and they also show up as singles and spell the word news. There are 4 of each wind, and it's the winds like on a compass, north, east, west, and south. There are a total of 16 winds when there's 4 of each. There are 4 winds. They are not a suit, they are suit neutral. On the card, they are represented by a letter. So if you see an N on the card, that is the north wind. An E is east, a W is west, and S is south. You must use that wind where that letter is stated and how many. When you discard a wind, you simply say the direction, you do not say wind. So if I was discarding the north, I would simply just say north, not north wind. As I mentioned in our last video, you should be getting out your notebook with colored gel pens. Today I'm using a pink gel pen and I'm marking up my copy of my card. I have it in a plastic sheet. It's a photocopy. As you can see, I have it in all different colors, and this time we're marking it up with a pink. You can see here I'm marking it up with a pink, and I'm putting a box around all the winds that I see. So use different colors, and the other highlights are from previous videos, so go back and look at the videos about dragons and flowers. So as you get out your pink gel pen, I'm suggesting you make a copy for learning purposes only, not to share with someone else. This is for you to mark up, so you keep your other card clean so that when you go and play, and as you play on ilovemahj, use your marked up card so that you can start learning all the different places where the winds are. I am suggesting to hold the winds during the Charleston. We'll get more into that in a little bit, because they are in the 6 categories as long as you're playing one of those categories. In addition to the winds, I would recommend holding, as I have in the past, the flowers and the dragons. Until you know 100% you will not be using them. If you play any of these 6 categories, hold on to those winds because they are in there. 2 categories only have single winds of each spelling the word news, and that is the 2026 category, line number 4, and also the 369 category, line number 4. So you only have to hold one of each. We'll go over more about what winds you need to hold for each category as we continue to learn more about the winds. The winds do not appear in any like numbers, consecutive run, and quints. So if you're playing any of those, you do not need to hold on to winds. There are just 2 hands, as I mentioned in the previous slide, that have the word news, and it shows up in 2026, line number 4, and 369, line number 4. When playing this category, you only need to hold on 1 wind of each, so you'll have 4 winds spelling the word news in those categories and the number that correspond to the category you're playing. Special this year, we have the winds that show up just north and south are in the odds category of 13579, line number 3, and also in the winds category on line number 3, also just north and south. Historically, throughout the cards over the years, north and south have always been linked with the odd numbers. It holds true for the 2026 card. Therefore, when you're playing the 13579 category, you're holding on to the north and south tiles. No need to hold on to east and west. North and south are together. The word north has an O in it. The word south has an O in it. You must use an odd number. Be sure to read those parentheses. They will help you during your Mahjong game. Likewise, East and West are in the evens category. 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 3, and it also shows up in the wins category, line number 4. Historically, as we mentioned about North and South, East and West have been linked to even numbers. It's holding true for the 2026 category. Therefore, when you're playing in the 2, 4, 6, 8 category, you want to hold on to the East and West tiles. No need for North and South because they would go with odd numbers. Remember, East has an E, West has an E, they go with even numbers. Unique this year is a Winds and Dragons hand that shows up on line number 6 in Winds and Dragons. This hand has been confusing for some, so let's go over the 6th line in Winds and Dragons. You will need 1 north, 2 east, 3 west, and 4 souths. It must be these numbers only if you read the parentheses, and it must be any one suit. These must be built as shown, period. What can you change in the hand? You cannot change anything in the hand except for the suit. You cannot change the numbers. It must be these numbers only, nor can you change the wins. They must be exactly as they are in news order: 1 north, 2 east, 3 west, 4 souths. The only requirement is they must be the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 of the same suit. You, however, get to choose what suit you would like to use, whether it's dots, bams, or cracks, but it all must be one suit. The parentheses clearly indicates any one suit, these numbers only. Read those parentheses. What can you call and expose? You can call and expose the pung of west and or the kong of souths. You cannot expose the number tiles as they are all singles, and jokers may only be used in the pung of west and the kong of souths. This hand is pretty complicated as far as not being able to use jokers, and there's a lot of singles and pairs. Keep in mind the rule that all singles and pairs are not allowed to use jokers, nor can you call for them and expose. Do remember though, if it's your final tile for Mahjong, your 14th tile, whether it's a single, a pair, a group of singles, you may call it for Mahjong for your final tile. Wins will always be in news order, whether you have multiple of them or just singles, and have to be played as is. This hand, there is no change as where you can put the wind. It is played as is. Don't forget that wins show up in the singles and pairs category, also line number 1. I call it the double news hand. Everything is doubled and still spells the word news. You need 2 norths, 2 easts, 2 wests, 2 souths. You will need 1 of each dragon, red, white, and green, and 1 of all the same number in all 3 suits. Give this wind hand a try and see how fun it is to make. Don't forget that singles and pairs allow yourself as well as your friends. The wins show up obviously in the biggest category that uses the most combination of wins, and that's the Winds and Dragons category. There are 58 hands you can make, not just the ones printed on the card. There's just one line that does not use the wins in the Winds and Dragon category, and that's line number 2. Everything else will use the wins. We have lots of groupings of wins this year. We have a single of a wind. We have news, which is a bunch of singles pushed together. We have pairs of wins on the card, as well as pungs of wins and kongs of wins. We do not, however, have quints of wins on the card or sextets. They are not on this year's card. Let's talk about where we can use jokers. In a wins hand, you are allowed to use jokers where the rules apply, where it's a pung, kong, quint, or sextet. In a single of a wind, you are not allowed to use jokers. In a grouping of single wins, you are not allowed to use jokers. And in a pair of wins, you are not allowed to use jokers. So no jokers in these groupings. Jokers in a pung, just as it would be if it was a pung of a number. If you have 3 of a kind, you can use 1 joker. 2 jokers, or even up to 3 jokers to represent your pung. If you have a kong of a wind, you can use 1 joker, 2 jokers, 3 jokers, or even up to 4 jokers for your kong of your wind. Again, there are no quints or sextets of a wind in this year's card of 2026. Let's go over some wind stats. A lot of people like to just talk about the number of physical hands printed on the card. If you do it that way, there are 72 hands, 15 hands have winds in it, making it 21% of the card. However, if you take out the big picture and look how many variations are on the hands, there are 1,077 variations. There are only 77 hands that have winds in them of those variations, making it only 7% of the card. So winds don't seem like a big deal this year, in comparison to the 40% of flowers on the card and the 49% of dragons. Knowing the percentage or the frequency of winds on the card can help you determine the statistical likelihood of winning on those winds and drawing them, as well as making informed decisions for defense and discarding and other strategies. Winds would be one of the first tiles to go unless you're already seeing a wind-heavy hand forming on the deal. But be cautious of passing them together during the Charleston. Be aware if they are being passed around or you haven't seen any. Let that determine if you should pass them, or if you're forming a hand, are they in your section? And what ones do you need? Do you just need one of each to create news? Do you need north and south for odds? Or do you need east and west for evens? I would discard the winds in the early part of the game, since more hands need pairs and singles or groups of singles, holding on to flowers and dragons if I needed to switch hands. Moving on to choosing a hand. Deciding on a hand, I would suggest not attempting a hand with singles and pairs or groupings of singles of winds unless they are dealt to you on the onset of the game, or you have the majority of those singles to make news. I'm not sure holding on to winds will help you for joker bait. As I said, it's only 7% of the card. Unless you know no winds have been discarded, I don't know, I still would get rid of them. I'm not sure it's a good joker bait. It's no news here, but Winds and Dragons section offers the most hands for winds. I wouldn't get too hung up on your winds, but be careful discarding at the end of the game. As I mentioned, there are lots of hands that need singles, pairs, and groupings of singles for their hands. You can move from different categories into the Winds and Dragons section. Keep an eye on the essential tiles when switching and pivoting hands. If you know you aren't using them, discard them early. If in the end you know someone's waiting for their wins because a lot haven't been discarded, do not discard them. As I mentioned, there are lots of pairs, singles, and groups of singles on the card. We will be creating a video more about pivoting and switching hands in another video. Make sure to hold on to wins to see if you can use them in your category, if you can accumulate them during the Charleston passing, if nobody else is using them, and make a hand for yourself. If deciding not to use them and you want to pass them in the Charleston, be sure to do just one at a time, and you can even hold them for safe discards during the game early on. I hope you enjoyed this video about the wins. Finding where the wins are in other categories might just improve your game and find a special hand using wins. Let's go on to ilovemahj and see if we can play some win hands and win. Before we get started, please consider becoming a Mah Jongg Class channel member. Take your love of Mahjong to the next level and go to the home screen, click join, and see the 3 levels to choose from. While these videos are free, you can make a monetary donation and become a channel member and choose your level and join the rest of our channel members at Mah Jongg Class. Thank you for all those channel members who have already been supportive of the channel. Also on the home screen, you can click the magnifying glass and you can search a topic of interest. If you do not find it, please email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com. Any questions you have or comments, and I'll be sure to address them or create a new video to share with others. We are going to be playing on ilovemahj. ilovemahj is a great way to practice and get your skills up on the new card. You can go to ilovemahj and try it out for 3 weeks. They normally just give you 2 weeks, but they've been generous enough to give us a code CB in order to practice for 3 weeks and check it out. You might just want to become a member on ilovemahj. Be sure to use the code CB at registration. You do not need a credit card initially, but you can play for 3 weeks with the code CB. I hope you'll join ilovemahj. Now let's go over there and play a game or two. On ilovemahj, we're going to play, game launch, play with bots, official game, advanced. Let's launch our game. We are open to any live games. And you can change your color theme if you don't want pretty and pink. We could play Midnight Sky. We'll start that with today and see how we like that. Sometimes the dark is a little hard on your eyes, but we'll see if we like it. Kind of goes with my shirt. We're going with the blue theme. So we're going to sort by suit, and as always, look for the strength of our hand. We have 6s and 9s. Where do 6s and 9s fit? Immediately, I think 3, 6, 9. So I'm going to hold all my 3, 6, 9s. I don't need the 7, the 2, or the 7. I could change it up a bit and not maybe pass 2 7s, but I think right now that's the best pass I have. I want to hold on to my dragon. There is just one dragon hand in 3, 6, 9, line number 3. It would be all one suit with matching dragon or all one suit with an opposite. Let's see what happens. We also have the ability, we could play like numbers. Let's see what tiles we get. An 8, an east, and a 2. We're going to get rid of them. Now, east goes with even, so that would be 6s. We could switch. We're going to remember we passed an east and see what happens. We picked up another 6. Oh, and a 3. So we only have one tile. Now, don't forget, there is a 3, 6, 9 hand in singles and pairs. We do have a lot of jokers, though, but we can always get rid of them. We have a 3, 6, we need a 9, we need 3 and 6. I don't think we're going to play that singles and pairs. I also don't think we need this dragon. Let's look at the flower hands. Do we need this flower? Line number 3, we're not going to use that hand. Line number 5, it's 3, 6, 9. So we could do 3, 6, 9, and then with 6s or 3s. Wherever you double the number, you have to use that number. So we have double 9s. That's not going to work because we don't have double 9s here. The bottom hand is 3, 6, 9 in one suit, and then 3, 6, 9. I don't know if we're going to play that either. We have 3 suits here, so let's look for a 3 suited hand. Line number 1, we could play 3 suits. We have 3, 6 in one suit. So here we have 3, and I'm using this because we have more 3s. Then we have 6s in another, and then we have our 9s, the second half of line number 1. That looks pretty good. Line number 2, we can play 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, so we don't need these. Line number 3, we're not playing. Line number 4, we would need news. We never saw a wind. We had one wind, but that was it. But we could always play news. So we might want to hold on to this 6 in case we did 3, 6, 6, 9. And I think that's it. I mean, line number 5, we can play 3, 6, 9 with 6s. I think we could get rid of this 3. I'm pretty confident about it. Oh, we got another 6. We like that. And we have 2 tiles to pass. Because we only have 2 tiles to pass, I am not going to continue the Charleston. I could pass this flower, but I might want it. Let's just double check for line number 5. So I might hold that. I only have 2 to pass. Let's stop the Charleston
stop. Courtesy
which is
pass.
unusual for me. I'm only going to pass 2 tiles. I'm going to do he didn't pass any with me. We're right into the game, which is an option. I only wanted 2 tiles. Annie said, because you're so close to Mahjong, I'm not going to give you those 2 tiles. And maybe she didn't have 2 tiles she wanted to pass. So we're into the game. We're going to discard. We already have them ready. We're going to get rid of the 8.
Call south.
Wow, right out of the gate, Kurt calls the 8. I'm going to get rid of the 5.
Bam. So.
Now that
8
white
crack.
dragon nobody wanted, so that's good
7
to
bam.
discard.
So. Red.
Nobody wants
2
the red
bam.
either. That's good.
3 bam. Red.
Oh, we got another joker. So
bam.
let's place these jokers and let's see what hand we're playing. So I have 3, 6. I'm looking at line number 2. 3, 6. And then I can play 3, 6 with a pair of 9s. Oh, 3, 6 with a Kong of 9. So we want to be ready to call that. That looks like a nice one. Or we can play, I don't think we need this flower. We can play line number 1, 3, 6, 6, 9. Let's see how this plays out.
4 crack.
I don't think we need that flower.
So, 1 dot.
I'm going to hold the flower temporarily to see if I could use it.
2 bam.
If somebody puts out a joker. I'm not calling for anything.
5 bam. 4 crack. Green.
Still letting this
1
hand
crack.
develop. It's a pretty good hand.
Green. 2 dot.
Hopefully we can get maybe this 8 dot for a joker exchange. Do we need this 9? We could play line number 5. It'd be 3, 6, 9, and 3s, but we don't have 3s, we have 6s. I'm gonna get rid of the 9.
9 bam. 4 dot. 8 crack. East.
There's the first east
2
that went
bam.
out. The
5
first
dot.
wind. Oh, there's a south also.
East. 2 dot.
Maybe people aren't playing winds.
5 dot. 3 crack. Call. 1 crack.
Oh boy, 3 across the way. So now I have to use all this for my 3s. We might change our hand. I'm going to change my hand now to line number 1. And this is why you don't call for anything. Because now I don't need this 6. I'm ready to call for my 9s. I'm ready to call for my 3s. I'm ready to call for my 6s. She has 3s up here. I'm not going to get my 3s. So I'm ready to call for everything.
Red.
That red dragon just keeps showing up.
1 crack. So.
North we don't need.
4 dot. North. 2 bam.
We don't need the
9
9.
crack. 9 crack. 1 bam. 7 crack.
We don't need the 4.
4 bam. 8 bam. North.
I remember 3 crack, 8 dot.
6 bam.
Ready to call for that. I'm going to call for a pung.
Call.
Remember, it's pung, pung, kong, kong. I'm going to get rid of this flower.
Flower. Call. 8 bam.
I knew that was going to happen, right? We knew
Joker
somebody's
swap.
got to be playing
East.
a flower hand.
1 bam.
We don't need this 4.
4 crack. 7 crack. 1 dot. 1 dot.
North
5
of 5.
bam. West. South. South.
Doesn't look like anybody's playing a winds hand.
7 dot. Call. 3 bam.
Oh, 3 flowers and 7s. So immediately you think 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That's not correct. So maybe consecutive run. 3 flowers and 7s, a Kong of 7s. So maybe line number 7. I'm going to call for this, a pung.
Call.
So we either need a 6 or a 9. Now, putting out this 6 dot might give Amstead Mahjong, let's say.
6 dot. 6 dot.
No, so
Joker
he's not
swap.
playing that.
9 bam. Joker swap. 9 bam.
An 8. Nobody needs that.
8 bam. 5 dot. 1 dot. Red.
A A 7. Oh, he could be playing 7s, but 7s, there's no 3 flowers.
7 bam, 6 dot. 7 crack. Call, north.
Little nerve-wracking. So they're playing maybe 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, she probably has my 6s over here. And it would be 9 dot, so they don't need this 9.
9 crack, 7 bam. 8 crack. West.
Oh boy. Gotta do it.
Flower. East.
Thought maybe somebody might need that flower.
4 dot.
Doesn't look like anybody's
South.
playing the winds.
4 bam. 1 bam.
Oh, I
7
just need
bam.
one more.
Green.
Come on. Nobody
Green.
wanted the green.
9 dot.
Oh, there it is. Mahjong for us. Yay. I mean, we did have 3 jokers, so that's nice.
Mah Jongg.
So it was the simple hand of pung, pung, kong, kong, except I played line B where this suit was different. So that was exciting. We won. Let's look at everybody's hand. Kurt was playing, as I mentioned, 6, 7, 8, 9. He didn't have any jokers to be able to call for his 9s. Annie was playing consecutive run at line number 6. Oh, the sextet of flowers. She needed a bunch of flowers. She didn't have enough jokers. So she was playing 2, 3 with a sextet of flowers. Nice. Amstead was playing consecutive run line number 2, 3 flowers, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't even look at that. I think I was looking at line number 7, which is only 2 flowers. I think I messed up when I was talking about that, but it's line number 2 with the little chow in the middle, with 3 and 7 being in the same suit and the chow different, so line B. Good for them. 2 people were playing flower hands, so it is showing flowers showing up a lot. Nobody had dragons, but flowers are important this year. Let's start our next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have a bunch of 5s and 8s. We can play 5, 6, 7, 8 to be able to play both. We also have 1s and 5s. Oh, and 2s. Wow, we are all over the place. We just have to pick our best choice. 1, 3, 5, and get rid of the 8s. I'm going to get rid of the upper numbers. 7, 8, and I'm going to get rid of that east. So east does not fit in the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 category. There's no news hand. It's just north and south. Let's just get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of this, unless I play. No, I'm going to get rid of the 6 and the west and the 8. Picked up another 1. We picked up a 3. I think I'm getting rid of these 2s. So I'm going to get rid of a 2, a 4, and possibly a north because we could play 1, 3, 5. Or north and south with 1s. I'll get rid of a 2. Not the best pass with 2 2s, nor a 2 and a 4, but it's the best pass for me. I have no other options. Picked a 3. Nice. We don't need the west. Let's continue. We don't need the west, the 8, or the 2. We picked a 3. We don't need a north or these 2 dragons. There is dragon hands in there, but they're matching. We could look at line number 6. It's 1, 3, 1, 3 with 5s. We got a 2, a 5, and a 9.
Courtesy pass.
A 2, 2, and 9 we don't need. Let's do 3 tiles. So it kind of came together a little bit. We don't need these last 3 tiles. So we're 4 tiles away from really getting into a hand. Oh, nobody wanted those norths. Oh, 8s. We can save them for joker bait. See if anybody wants 8s.
2 dot. East.
We're kind of going pretty fast because we're just focusing
2 bam,
on
2
odd
dot,
numbers,
9 bam,
the low odds.
soap, 7 bam, 5 dot, flower, 5 crack,
Can't call for anything yet because I'm not sure what hand we're playing. And if I'm playing line number 6, I need some jokers.
6 dot, 4 dot, 9 dot, 9 crack, 2 crack, south, north,
Nobody's
4
playing
dot,
north and south for sure.
9 bam, 1 crack,
There's 3 norths out, so they could be playing news. I'm
2
not
bam,
calling anything yet.
south, south, 1 crack,
All
6
the ones
dot,
have 1 cracks have gone
4
out.
dot,
Okay, we
so
have our first flower.
9
We can
crack,
hold on to that. See if we want to play a flower
3
hand.
dot,
I don't have to think too much yet.
4 bam,
Can't call. We don't have any
2
jokers
dot,
really.
3 dot, 8
Those
bam,
3s are going out.
5 dot, so 9 dot,
See if somebody
7
wants
bam,
those 8s shortly.
6 bam, 8 bam, 6 dot,
Oh,
2
I don't know
bam,
if this hand's going to come.
6
We haven't really
bam,
picked up another tile.
9 crack, 4 crack, 1 bam,
Should we play that one hand? We only need a pair then, so we don't need to call for it. I'm going to ignore. I'm looking at line number 6.
2 crack,
Then we wouldn't need this flower either. Okay,
8
let's try
crack,
these 8s.
green,
Nobody wants it. Nobody
call,
jumped at
7
it.
crack,
Somebody jumped at
east,
the green
call,
dragons.
1 crack,
Ooh, east and west maybe. Amstead for sure.
9 bam, 9 dot,
Another 1 dot. That's good.
8 crack, 5
We
bam,
need pair, pair, pung, pung, kong.
call,
Need
2
some
dot,
jokers. 5 bam.
7 dot, 3 bam, flower,
That is the first 3 bam to go out.
call, 4 dot,
He called flowers.
so call, flower,
The whites are up there. Annie for sure is playing line number 2.
9 bam,
Nobody else wants that flower. I think I'm going to get rid of my flower.
flower, 6 crack,
We're ready to call for our 3s. We need a joker for that 5.
4 bam, 3 crack,
There's also the hand. I think all these went out, but just to mention it, line number 7, you can have 1 and 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. The 1 and 9s would be in the same suit with 3, 5, 7 in a different. But I think all the 1s are out already, so I'm going to get rid
1
of that.
crack, 6 crack, joker swap, Mah Jongg,
Oh, congratulations, Annie. We called that one. She's playing line number 2. She had 6, 7, 8, 9 with all the dragons, 2 pungs and a kong. Congratulations. And she had 4 jokers. We had none. That's rough. Let's look at Kurt. He was playing consecutive run, line number 2, 3 flowers, 1s and 5s with the chow. No 1s because we had them here. And here's a Winds and Dragons hand. Congratulations, Amstead, for trying it. East and West with the number 8. Remember, East and West goes with evens. He was 1 tile away. He either needed an 8 dot or an 8 bam. Here's flowers, just so you know. Somebody was playing a flowers hand. On to the next game, and look at all the dragons, by the way. That was a big dragon hand. Our hand was coming together, just not fast enough. We were playing line number 6, a pair of 1s, a pair of 3s, a pung of 1s, a pung of 3s, and a kong of 5s. Let's start our next game.
first Charleston,
Sort by suit. You have pairs of 2s and 4s, which would be 2024, except usually 2s and 4s have to be in the same suit, so we'll see about that. We have 7, 9, 5, 7, 9. I might just do that. Although we have 2 and 4, but we have no 6s. We have no 6s or 8s. All right, let's get rid of these 2s and 4s and a west. Picked up a 5. We're going to get rid of a 2, a 4, and another 2. A 2, a 1, and a 2. Wow, a lot of 2s. We picked up a 3, a 7. So let's look at 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, the odds. Let's look at these dragons. All one suit with matching dragon. That is the only dragon hand with flowers. We could potentially do that. Or we can continue and break up the BAMs. You also can play the simplistic hand of Pung Pung Kong Kong. We don't have any jokers though. Shall we try for line number 5? We just need the pair of 5s. Let's break up this hand. Let's continue.
Second Charleston.
3, 2, 5. A 9, a 4, and a green. A 6, a 1, and a 7. Didn't work out.
Courtesy pass.
We have 3 tiles to pass. Unless, do I need that 9? I don't think I do. No. I'm going to pass 3. 9, north, and 6. Oh, maybe we could play this 6, 7, 8, 9. Nah, I'm gonna stay there.
2 bam.
And we got nothing.
7 dot. 2 crack. Flower.
Guess nobody's playing those 2s.
9
I'm
bam.
not calling my flowers yet, just to make sure
4 dot.
what hand I'm actually playing.
4 crack. Soap. 1 dot. 4 bam. 6 dot. 3 bam. 5 bam.
I would need a pung of 9s, a Kong of dragons, and a
dot.
pair of 5s. We don't have my 5s yet.
2 crack. Call.
So
2 bam.
I don't feel good about it. Oh, all the 2s. Oh, here's the 5s. Here, maybe we're changing back.
1 dot. 2 dot.
I'm talking about the 5 cracks. I don't have them.
3 crack. 4 dot. 6 bam. 6 bam. 3 crack. 3 crack. 9 dot. 5 crack.
We have all the dragons now. Oh, there's a 5 crack.
4 crack. 7 dot.
Oh, I got my flowers. See, I didn't need to call for it.
Soap. 4 bam.
Need 3 flowers.
4 crack. 8 dot.
Might keep this.
Green.
There is a hand,
North.
line number 8, 5, 7, 9, with, oh, it's 5s. I can't use 9s or 7s. Let's see what
5
happens.
bam.
Not calling for it. I've got all
8
those
crack.
flowers. I'd like to use them. Oh, I got more flowers. Oh boy. 3 flowers. I got 4 flowers. Gonna get rid of this 9.
9 bam. 7 dot. 3 bam. 9 crack.
Got a joker. Good. I'm gonna get rid of the
Flower.
flower.
Call. 3 bam.
I might just take this flower. I can always call for my pung of flowers. Because I could use the joker.
Mah Jongg.
Ah! Well, we don't have that opportunity. Oh my gosh. The hand was coming together though. I just needed the 5 cracks. And they weren't anywhere. They didn't come out yet. So congratulations to Kurt. He was playing consecutive run line number 3. Repeating numbers 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. They don't have to be those numbers, but they do need to be repeating in 3 different suits. Congratulations, Kurt. And he had 6 jokers. No wonder why he won. Let's look at Annie. She was playing line number 2, 3 flowers, 5 and 9 in the same suit with the chow in the middle. It all has to be consecutive. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She had a long way to go. Amstead was playing Winds and Dragons line number 4, East and West with 8. So that's the same hand he just played. He must like that hand. And we were having a tough time of it, but it was coming together. But it's also teaching you new hands, so I kind of like that. We have just one more game to play of the 4, so let's head on over to the next and final game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have some flowers. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We can play that 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 hand on line number 3. Let's play that. Let's keep all 1, 2, 3. We can keep up to 5 of a number if we should jump up to line number 2. So we don't need these upper numbers, 6, 7, and that looks terrible, but it's what I have to give. A west and an east, which would be with evens if we kept 2s. Get rid of the 7. Do we want to play just 2s? But then we wouldn't be playing with these flowers. I like this 6 for 2026. Let's get rid of the 3 and the 1. Maybe we'll switch, see what happens. 5, 9, 5. A 3 dot, a 9 and a 1. I'm going to continue.
Second Charleston.
A 3, which is the 3 we need. An 8, a north, and a 6. A 9, a 5, and a 9. This hand is terrible.
Courtesy pass.
Got another 2, a 7, and a 4. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to get rid of those wins unless we play east and west with 2s. We also have 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I like that even better. I'm going to get rid of 3. 7, east, and 4.
So
we picked up a 1 bam, a 5, and a 3. I don't think we want any of them.
5 bam, south.
I'm thinking a line number 7 in consecutive run. 1, 2, 3.
So
Nobody wanted that green. Get rid of
green,
it.
north. 5 crack, 7 crack.
Where's all the jokers? We can play 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We don't need this 1 bam.
1 bam, 4 bam. 4 crack, 6 crack.
Can't call anything. We don't have any jokers.
West, 5 crack. Flower. 1 dot.
1, 2, 3, all in one suit, but we have all those lovely 2s.
6 bam, 2 bam. 6 bam, west.
Now this is coming together.
4 bam, 8 bam. East. 9 bam.
No east.
3 dot.
3 dot we don't need.
7 bam. 9 dot.
No red.
Red.
Nobody put anything
4
up
dot.
yet.
North. 6 crack.
We can play that 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get rid of the 3s.
3 crack. 9 dot.
See what happens.
9 crack. Call, south.
9's over there.
3 crack. 4 crack. 5 crack. Flower.
We need a pair of
5
3.
crack.
We need a Kong of 3 bams. It's a
4
long
bam.
way to go. Another 1 dot.
3 crack. 9 bam.
Then we wouldn't need these flowers. We could try to see if we can get them for joker bait.
7 crack. 1 bam.
Decisions. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
3 dot.
Keep
Flower.
plugging away here. Another flower.
4
Somebody going
dot.
to call that? Nobody called that.
Call. 1 bam.
4 over there.
Soap. 2 crack.
You need a pair of 2s.
West.
That's the first 2 to go out.
East. 7 bam. 1 dot.
I could call that. I don't feel confident yet. I need more 3s.
East. 6 crack. 7 bam. 2 crack.
My 2s are going out.
5 bam. 8 bam. 7 crack. 6 crack. 1 bam. 4 crack.
Another flower. I don't think we need this flower. See if somebody
Flower.
wants it.
9
Nobody.
bam. North. 5 bam.
Oh geez, all these flowers.
Flower. 3 dot. 9 dot. West.
Maybe a wall game today.
Soap. Green. Red. Green. 9 dot. Red. 2 crack.
Oh no. That's 1. The other one's out. 2. Is my final one out there already? Do we see another 2 out here? I don't see another. Oh, is it here? That's 3. So we can't play this hand. Okay, ignore.
Red.
That means we're going to go with 1, 2, 3.
South. 7 crack. Flower.
Another flower.
3 dot.
We got no jokers.
5 dot. Call. South.
Oh. 5 bam.
5 bam. 7 bam. 5 dot. 4 crack. 8 bam. Mah Jongg.
Ah! Look at Amstead coming in. 6, 7, 8, 9. The Pung Pung Kong hand, line number 4. 2 different suits. Good for him. We had no jokers. I was looking at line number 7 to play. 1, 2, 3. Let's look at Kurt. He was playing consecutive run, line number 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we had nothing else for him, thank God. He had my 3s though. Interesting. They all were holding on to my 3s. I couldn't call for them though. I didn't have any jokers. Annie was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 1 with 2 different suits. The Pung Pung Kong Kong hand. She had a lot of jokers. Bummer. That was coming down to the wire. We did win 1, so I'm happy about that. So everybody won 1. That's a good day. Everybody goes home happy with winning 1 game. Amstead must have threw something to somebody. He lost some points. Oh well. That was a good game. We all won 1, and I'm pretty happy. And you can see the importance of flowers. I was the only one playing a flower hand, but I think each game at least one person was playing a flower hand. This game, nobody was playing dragons. They were all playing the Pung Pung Kong hand, the easy hands. Interesting. Oh well. On to our next games during the week. I hope you enjoy them. Consider those wins. I don't think anybody played a win hand by all of the wins. I think Amstead played 1 win hand. I don't remember if it's north and south or east and west, but he did. I tried to play it, but you can see not many people are playing wins. Out of the 4 games, Amstead played it and won. So think about those wins hands. You have a wonderful week. Consider playing wins in your game and see how they work for you. Remember, they're in the 6 categories throughout the card. Look for them, box them with your pink gel pen. Look in the description below for the link for different color pens. Get out your card and do all kinds of highlighting on it and all the different things I've been telling you so you can get more familiar with the 2026 card. We haven't talked about pivoting yet because we're still getting comfortable with the card. It's hard to pivot when you don't even know the card. Well, getting there, we're learning about our flowers, our dragons, our winds. We learned about some difficult hands, and we're going to get there. I promise you we'll be discussing pivoting soon enough. It's not time yet. We're just getting into the card. It's only the 15th of the month, and we're just still learning it. Take care, everybody. Have a great week playing Mahjong, and I'll see you next week with a new topic. Send me your topics. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.